An office, senator in the national government in Washington, that I never thought that I'd be seeking. And we've got to talk about something that I had hoped in this year of 1858 would never again be a national issue. Now, slavery is an evil, but we are not responsible for it here in the state of Illinois. And neither the President nor the Congress has any authority under the Constitution to interfere with slavery in those states where it exists. But now the extension of slavery into those territories not yet even organized as states, now that's something else again. You see, like most of you here, I reckon if we can just stop the growth of slavery, it's going to wither away and die on its own. Now, I know my opponent in this series of debates, he's always telling me, oh, well, all this about slavery extension, that's just a minor matter. A minor matter? I ask you, sir, how many legs would a sheep have if you were to call a tail a leg? Can you tell me?
How many legs?
Yeah, that's the question.
I don't know. Tell me. How many legs, sir?
Most people think it's 5, but it's only 4. Because you see, calling a tail a leg don't make it so, does it? My point is that calling this a minor matter don't make it so neither. I read a lot from slave owners saying how, well, slavery is beneficial, they say, to the slave. Well, maybe I've been looking at things all wrong. Maybe we should start slavery over again right here in Illinois, and I know how we'll do it. We'll start with volunteers. Now, who here would like to be a slave? Well, I've been asking that question for weeks, and it's been mighty slim pickings. All right, then, we'll start another way. We'll start with those who would enslave others. If they want to tell us how beneficial slavery is to the slave, well, let's try it out on them, see how they like it. As I would not be a slave, so I would not be a slave owner. Now, I know my opponent says that I'm being two-faced on this issue. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you now, do you think that if I had 2 faces, I'd be wearing this one? Listen to our Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. Now, how can a slave consent to the government over him? What we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to re-adopt the Declaration of Independence and those policies and practices that harmonize with it. And you know what will happen if we do? If all Americans, North and South, join in this great and good work, well, we will not only have saved this Union, but we shall have so saved it as to make it and keep it forever worthy of the saving.